Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. Complete. Richardson has it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson dancing to his left. That is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Ingram again, a first down carry. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. On 2nd and goal, Jackson steps away to his left. Snead's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sport. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They toss it to Thompson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Haskins on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. Jordan Reed has it. Jordan Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, check.
From the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Roberts. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
He's coming. We got double up.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Haskins to throw it. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. After the interception, here's Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And now he'll tuck it and run. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come out in the pistol, and the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Switch. Safe.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Montez Sweat drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Sam Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. And he comes back with one complete. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Haskins escaping the pressure right. And this one complete to Reed. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens.
57. Mike, 57. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Go. Shit motion. Bumps out the helmet. Here we go. Showing it.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
Hey, check Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
3 buzz. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Here it comes. Hey, the Mike. 57. Off. Squeeze, double. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Watch the curls. 57.
From the gun on 3rd down. Haskins. And he fires one, but incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins, eluding the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive. knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They still can't get him. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. He was back there forever. You got to get rid of the football there.
I mean, the amount of time he had was probably double what you normally have to throw the football, and he doesn't find anyone, so you're exactly right. He's got to get rid of it. But the next question I would have is, what were the receivers doing? In that amount of time, someone's got to find their way open.
Because a normal time, 3.5 seconds to get rid of it.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, and they really doubled that. That's not supposed to happen where he still has the football, and he ends up losing it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Haskins. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. This one into the hands of Burton. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. On 1st down, this is Geis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike 57.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Here's Haskins to throw, and that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now it's Haskins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the pass.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Mike.
Go. You ain't good. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Double dog. That's the way. 48's the Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Haskins going to try to throw it. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Haskins. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Check 24. Check 24. Check 50.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Both defense.